Welcome back to the second half hour of the Factor Uncensored. Dating shows are done very differently across the pond in Europe. A series called Dating Attraction puts their singles on the spot by making them strip down to butt, booty, ass, naked, kibbles and bits. That's in front of their potential partners. Take a look.
And could picking a partner based solely on their natural beauty help us find the one?
I've never met anybody like this before and I don't know where to look.
Naked Attraction in 6 seasons has gotten a lot of criticism for this unique method, but could be this ballsy. Tacky. Joining me now to talk about it on the Factor Uncensored commentators Zach Estrada, Steph Schaffner, writer and director Rochelle Gemini, and Houston radio personality J Mac. So Steph, first of all, are we ready for this in America? Because now it's airing on HBO Max. It was airing in England for quite some time. No uproar there. Well, but now there's already controversy as a result of it being here on the air.
Well, this takes Naked and Afraid to a totally different level because you don't have to go home with the people after you're in a jungle for 30 days. Also, I mean, there's people that are pretty much halfway bucket freaking naked on the internet anyways, so, and they get to see that every day, all day. Now, if I were to do something like that, I'd be removed from the will and probably kicked out of my family. But no, I mean, if it's entertainment and it gets worse and worse and worse, and whatever they can get views, that's what they're going to do. Is they're going to be bucket naked, checking each other out before they, you know, roll around and whatever.
and Rochelle, obviously, we see a lot of nudity on social media. So what makes this worse? Why are Americans in an uproar about this?
I think America is, you know, they contradict themselves all day. America is a contradiction.
Freaks.
Yeah, undercover, more so.
Freaks.
So I think the reason why people in America is going to react to it is because, you know, we love to hear WAP. But then when we make it a whole situation of like, oh, they're frontal and this, that, and the third, when you got people shaking it, like she said, and then you got P-Hub, you got all this other stuff that you can get free access to. You got free access really everywhere. And again, it's on HBO. HBO is known for, you know, being a little... Yeah, a little scandalous. So I think America is ready for it, but they don't want to say that they're ready for it. Europe has always been more like, you see, you know, titties in Europe. You see all of that kind of stuff on TV. So it's more just like received better out there. Out here, they're gonna be like,
correct. I do know that.
Clutch my pearls.
Yeah, they're always naked all over the place. Beaches everywhere. They don't care.
And so, Zach, are we prudes in America? Are we clutching our pearls in one room and beating our meat in another?
We are not prudes in America. We are not prudes in America.
I think
it's what Steph said. Everybody says it's undercover. We are not prudes in America.
Right.
Let's get that straight.
Right.
Well, would you be going on there, Mr. Estrada?
You know what? How much am I getting paid?
Let's hope you're
How much am I getting paid?
he said, I didn't get these tattoos for nothing.
Yeah, exactly. I ain't in the gym 4 times a week for nothing.
They're going to be looking straight down below the belt.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's get real.
J-Mac, would you ever go on a show like this? You are a Houston celebrity. Everybody loves J-Mac. 97.9 The Box. So would you ever go on a show like this, J-Mac?
You know what? No, but I would. But I would watch
J-Mac's
it.
a prude.
I would. But I would watch it. You know what? People have a problem when we play Sexy Red. I like the music, but people have a problem. So I don't think America is ready for this at this particular time. No way.
So, Steph, what do you think it will take to get America ready for something like this?
I mean, well,
She don't even know.
I'm like, what do you mean? I mean, I think America is ready for this because they're already freaking doing it on social media. It's not like we're in China and getting cut off of everything. That's true. You know, so everybody's bucket naked doing a photo shoot saying they're a model on television.
Do you think the broadcast companies may not be ready, other than HBO Max, because they're on the cutting edge? But do you think, like, the network CBS, the network Fox, the network NBC family networks. Would they ever put
You better
something
hide your
like that?
kids. And it better be airing after 8:30 or 9 o'clock.
It's gonna be somebody out there with a picket. Oh, shut it down! Shut it down!
Yeah, no.
Come on, man.
I don't think the
No,
family.
I don't think that that's appropriate. I mean, there's shows, there's, you know, obviously parental controls and all that other stuff. Then you can't even say certain words like the T word and the S word and everything else on there. And, you know, that's pretty much
What's the T word?
That you just said. You about to cost me my damn show.
My bad.
You definitely got to keep it on the streaming service where you are paying, not on them.
Well, we have
like
Naked and Afraid, but I mean, it's not a sexual thing. Those guys are fighting for their lives.
Right.
Yeah.
Bigger
You know,
question.
like I said, they're not going to be going home with them or videotaping them in some
Right.
room or something.
you're right.
Isaiah, would you do it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's all right. You don't have the package.
I don't think he made the age.
I don't
He
want
made
to
the
traumatize
age
the
cutoff.
viewers.
You don't want to traumatize the viewer.
He made the age cutoff. That's a no.
Right. You're funny. God knows.
Say all that and bring my age up. All my life I had to fight. Do you ever foresee anything like this being made on other major networks here in America, Rochelle?
You know the ratchet one, like Tubi, maybe. You know. Yeah, they might do a little something. You know, Tubi, like you said, they accept a lot of different stuff. But you know, I feel like in Britain, it's it's a thing, and we love British stuff. Like you can hear somebody's accent
And
over
they're
here in America.
highbrow there, but they're willing to accept stuff
They're
like this on
running around
television.
bucket naked everywhere over there. When I travel over there, you know, I went with my brother and family to a water park, and we walked into like the little dressing area, and there's just 60, 70-year-old men just bucket naked changing, and they're
Yeah, you was
walking
over there
around with
looking
their
how you
drawers
like
on.
that.
This is where kids go on.
I like that.
You like your grandpa ass is on there freaking. Ooh.
You know, even the little
J-Mac,
bikinis.
Zach, Rochelle,
yeah.
Steph, thank you all for joining us.